Real Estate Revealed here, Timothy Brown with Michael Walsh, exclusively buyers.ca. Michael, in the Real Estate and Business Brokers Act, there's mandatory, say it again.
Mandatory designated agency.
MDA, mandatory designated agency. The heck does that mean?
What the heck does that mean? It's a really interesting term that organized real estate has come up with, right, to legitimize dual agency. Dual agency has come under all sorts of negative press.
Sure, British Columbia, the United States, there's a big class action. It's absurd.
All sorts of lawsuits flying right and left.
Serving two masters, dual agency, it's absurd.
Dual agency.
So
right?
tell me what MDA, mandatory designated, is trying to accomplish.
So we'll say designated agency is largely considered to be two agents or one agent representing both the seller and the buyer, or two agents at the same brokerage representing both the seller and the buyer. That's a more classic definition, okay? And it's come under so much fire that organized real estate has now come up with an idea to say, okay, if we have two of our agents, right, potentially being involved with a buyer and a seller,
Right.
that means that these agents are going to have to back off if they follow the rules, back off, and there'll be no advice given.
To either side.
To either side. They'll just be introductory services, right?
So they're just paper pushers at that point.
Yeah. But we can give them more power if we say, okay, you are going to be the agent with full agency responsibility for client A, and you are going to be for client B, you two agents.
Okay.
And we're bestowing upon this a different agency title. And that's all it is. And they say, and it magically makes dual agency go away, magically makes it legal for the agents involved then to negotiate on behalf of their clients. Where under dual agency, they could not, under mandatory designated agency, they can.
Right.
Okay? But the astute viewer will say, well, nothing's changed.
What's changed?
Nothing's
The Real
changed.
Estate and Business Brokers Act has not been revised
It has
or
not.
repealed or anything.
It has not. So the contracts for representation still are with the company, the brokerage. The one brokerage still has a buyer thinking that the brokerage is going to negotiate for my best.
This is
interest.
just a brokerage moving around the deck.
It is.
You know, in order
100%.
for any change like this to take effect, it has to be an RSO, a revised statute of Ontario. So they have to go to the act.
Yes.
They have to change it,
Yes.
mandate it. It's an
Yes.
act of parliament
Yes.
to change any act in this province.
Yes.
That is how the Real Estate Act has changed.
That's how.
Not
that's
through
how-
brokerages or people interpreting the act
That's already
to
happened.
make it work.
That's what.
So they can
happened in
keep the
BC.
commission in the same house.
That's what happened in BC.
They want to keep the whole commission in that brokerage. They don't want half of the commission
Yeah.
to go to another brokerage at
No.
another operation, another company altogether.
Right.
They're trying to keep it in-house.
Yes.
So they're trying to shuffle the deck on dual agency, serving two masters
Yeah.
by rebranding it mandatory designated agency,
Yeah.
which is an industry redefinition,
Absolutely.
not a revised statute in any of the provinces we're aware of. And
It
that's
is.
what's happening in British Columbia, right?
It is now.
It's very serious, isn't it?
It's already law.
In British Columbia.
In British Columbia, they said there's no more dual agency. It's been replaced with mandatory designated agency. And so it's bizarre.
I just don't understand.
It's bizarre. And there's a couple, I think Alberta also has mandatory designated agency. I think Halifax does. And Ontario legislators are about to introduce it sometime this fall.
Wouldn't it be nice to have a national regulator and a national license and a national set of standards and
Yes, it
codes of
would.
ethics? But
Yes,
Anyways.
it
and
will.
our company does
Yes,
business
it will.
nationwide. I'm Timothy Brown, your host of Real Estate Revealed, and stay tuned for more legislative updates when we have them, if they occur.
Mhm.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, God.